Hi Taurus, welcome to your August 2020 general tarot reading. This is a general reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign. If this message doesn't resonate with you, I highly encourage you to check your moon and or rising sign because sometimes your messages will be coming from there. Also, don't get caught up on the gender of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energy, so apply the personalities and energies as they fit for your circumstance. So Taurus, before I start reading, I just want to acknowledge that when I started doing this reading, looking at the cards, it felt like a love reading to me. And if any of you guys have been following me since I started last month, you would notice that I have general readings and love readings for you guys. So when I do the general reading, I'm reading the energies that come out. I'm not going to try and make it fit another way, and this felt like a love reading to me. So I don't decide what comes out, and I don't decide the messages I receive. However, the disclaimer is that it's not necessarily a love connection here. It could be something you're going through with a friend or a family member or a workmate or a boss. But it felt really strongly that for most of you, this was some kind of love connection entanglement. Okay, so that's my message for you guys for this reading, just because it came out so strongly this way. So sorry if you end up with 2 love readings for this month and not really a general reading, but this is just what is coming up for you guys. So the first card you have is the Queen of Cups. So this is a water energy person. It could be you or another person. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. It could be you if you have a rising or moon sign that's a water sign, or it could just be someone who's in a heavy water energy, and that's definitely the case with this person. This is someone who is very emotional. They might be overly sensitive right now. They're definitely really unhappy. I'm picking that up really strongly. This is someone who's unhappy right now. They're feeling emotionally insecure. This is someone who could have poor personal boundaries, or maybe they just are in that energy right now. They're definitely caught up in negative emotions. And because of that, they're not very trustworthy or reliable right now because they're prone to this emotional instability in their current state. This could be you or another person, like I said, so you got to take it as it resonates. This person could be prone to drug or alcohol abuse right now because of their current state. That won't apply for everyone, whoever this person is, but for some of you, yes. This person could be seen as needy right now in the month of August. They could be brooding over something. They could come off as passive aggressive. They could be meddling. They could be meddling in other people's business or your business and you feel like they have no right to. You could see this person as being stuck in the past. You could see them as being vain, dishonest, prone to fantasy. They're coming off as very passive and stifling others. Like other people that want to express themselves, they're stifling it. It's because they feel so insecure in themselves. Okay? So Taurus, if you just notice the next 2 cards, we have the Moon and the King of Pentacles. So the way that I'm seeing this is that we got this Queen of Cups on the left and this King of Pentacles on the right. And in between them is this Moon. So it feels to me that these are 2 people that are not seeing eye to eye. Okay, so Taurus, you could be the Queen of Cups in this situation, or you could be the King of Pentacles. If you're a masculine energy, it's probable that you're the King of Pentacles, and if you're a feminine energy, it's probable that you're the Queen of Cups, but not necessarily so. So listen more to what I'm saying about each card versus the gender, like I said earlier. But yeah, this Queen of Cups person, whether it's you or another person that you're dealing with, more than likely in a romantic situation, not necessarily. This could be a family member, a parent, a friend that you're squabbling with, something went down. But I feel like for the vast majority of you, it is a romantic connection. Whether it was a past, present, whatever. So there's this Moon between you guys, okay? There's silence and stillness between you guys. You guys are not talking, you and this other person. This moon energy, for my feminines out there, it could sometimes mean gynecological difficulties if you have female sex organs. That could be for some of you guys, but that's definitely not the case for the majority of you guys. Some of you that might be part of this energy. But it feels like this moon between these two people is, like I said, it's silence. They're not talking. They're not seeing eye to eye. This could have been like a white lie or a trick or a tiny mistake, something kind of silly that wasn't that big of a deal that made these two people start quarreling and stop talking. That's what it seems like. It seems like the Queen of Cups got pretty upset over this. It might have turned her back first. Not necessarily, but it feels that way. Yeah, and this moon energy, it typically means some kind of secret, something that's not known in the light of day. But for this reading, it feels really strongly, the energy, that something is about to emerge from a period of confusion or uncertainty. Something's going to become clarified. Someone's going to come out of hiding and want to communicate. That's what it feels like. But traditionally, the moon means like confusion. There's not clarity. There could be fluctuating or unsteady energy at this point in time with regard to a circumstance. But if that's the case, the energy I'm picking up here is that it's not as severe as the past. Like I said, the clarity is on its way coming. There's probably still confusion and fluctuating emotions and energy, but it's kind of at the tail end of that, and we're about to emerge into this light of day. Because when the moon is done, someone's turned on the light of day has come and is shedding light on an issue so you could see what it's really about. So I feel like that's what's happening here. This period is being come out of, and things that were once hidden might be coming out in the light of day, like I said, between these two people. So maybe these two people haven't been talking for a while, and maybe they're going to talk. Or maybe some piece of information that was unknown to one of them comes out in some way. Okay, so let's move on to this King of Pentacles energy. This is someone who's being really stubborn. They could be being impatient. They could be greedy. They could be in a workaholic mode to just perhaps distract them from what is going on with the Queen of Cups in their life. This is someone who's insensitive. So the Queen of Cups is being overly sensitive right now. The King of Pentacles is being not sensitive at all. So you can understand why these two people can't really come together right now. The King of Pentacles is operating out of fear. They're being dishonest with themselves about how they really feel. And they're too caught up in the material. Just they're preoccupying themselves with work and material stuff, but it's to their detriment, but they don't see it that way. They're just throwing themselves in this work so they don't have to think about this connection. Also, I'm picking up with this King of Pentacles energy that there is a warning of like a potentially bad financial risk that's taken because this King of Pentacles in not a very stable energy, and they're throwing themselves into work and finance stuff, and it could have them make a bad move in that regard. They're just not being responsible in some way. They're acting out of expediency rather than following a prudent course of action. Yeah. So again, there's this moon between them. There's some kind of secret. I feel like mostly it's just the silence or stillness that's between the two of them. It's like things are frozen in a moment of time. Things were left a certain way in the past, and it's still stuck in that moment of time. Like, if you guys talk in the near future, it'll be like picking up things in this frozen moment of time that was like months ago or years ago, whatever it is for you guys. But I feel like it's been a long time since these two people have talked. Yeah, so some secret or emotional issue, unresolved, but it's slowly coming out in the month of August. Parts of it might start be loosening and coming to the light of day, and that's why these cards are here. So yeah, that's what happens in this next row of 3 cards. Excuse me, the Page of Cups. So I'm reading this Page of Cups as kind of like the foil or opposite to the Queen of Cups energy right above it. So I think it's this Queen of Cups person showing up in a new light or energy. It's not necessarily that. It could be the King of Pentacles coming out in this Page of Cups energy, or it could be a third person that Taurus is dealing with. But I feel for the vast majority of you guys, probably 90%, it is that Queen of Cups person, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with as the Queen of Cups. Whoever it is, I feel like this Page of Cups is this Queen of Cups energy kind of coming out of this brooding, over-emotional mess that they were in emotionally. They come out of this. Their energy shifts. This could happen in August, or it could have happened in the recent past, okay? It's not clear to me. They become childlike. They come out of this heavy emotional energy and they become childlike, open to talk to King of Pentacles again, whoever that is. They're more sensitive, but in a good way. It's not a destructive, overly sensitive, big emotional mess way. It's like they have an open heart and they come to the King of Pentacles, whoever that is, whether it's you or the other person, they come to this person with this openness. They're very gentle. They've done a lot of introspection. They've had some kind of emotional renewal. It's likely that they bring a message of love. They have this cute little cup in their hand with a little birdie. A bird could also symbolize like a peace offering. And they're just giving you this adorable little cup of love. Yeah, so this person went through some transformation. They're letting go of their pride. And they bring some kind of happy offering or happy news to that King of Pentacles. Again, like I said, it's not necessarily those certain roles. Just take it as it resonates. But that's what I'm feeling it is for the most of you guys. Okay? So for a few of you, this could be a message that they're saying, oh, I'm pregnant. But that's only for some of you. Okay? So again, they offer this little cup. They're being very sweet. They're being very considerate. And the way it's received is illustrated in these final two cards, the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. So the other person, whether that's you or them, take it as it resonates, they kind of reject this Page of Cups, basically. They're moving in the other direction, as you can see with these row of three cards, second row. Yeah, they move away. They kind of reject it. And they're being overly dramatic about it for some reason. I don't know why. They want attention as they turn around and walk away. I don't know why. If it becomes clear to me, I'll share, but it's like an immature energy. It's like they like that the Page of Cups went to them, but they're not showing that they liked it. It's weird. Like, they walk away feeling like they have the upper hand now, and they're making a big display of it. They feel like they've won. Like this was something about winning or losing. They feel victorious. And yeah, for the Page of Cups person, it wasn't about winning or losing. It was about peace and love. But for the other person walking in the other direction of the Page of Cups, it was about winning or losing an argument or something. It seems really immature. Yeah, and it's like they want other people to see and acknowledge them doing this. I don't know exactly why. It's some kind of, how do I say, what's the word? Some kind of acknowledgement or validation. Oh, you know what it is? They want other people to tell them that they are doing the right thing doing this. That's what it feels like. They want outside confirmation that they're doing the right thing because they're not 100% confident that they're doing the right thing by walking away. So, where do they walk toward? Well, they end up here in this Four of Cups energy. And Six of Wands is often about homecoming. So it's like coming home. So I think this person literally went home and is all alone. And they're just sitting there alone, contemplating in like a grumpy energy about the situation. If you look at this Four of Cups card, look at that little shiny cup right there. That's the cup that the Page of Pentacles tried to give him. And he's totally disregarding it. It's there hovering next to him. But he's just like, I don't care. I'm not going to look at that. So that cup floats there in its pureness and innocent because it was a pure, innocent offer. It really was. But no, this person wants to be grumpy and brood and stew over it. They're being like a dramatic teenager. And Taurus, it does feel like this might be you. So if that's the case, if that's what it is, then this Page of Cups came to you with this offer and you rejected it. If it's not, then you're the one who came with the offer, and then this person is acting like this, is receiving it this way. It could be that, but I feel strongly it's the first way I described, but not necessarily. Okay. Also, in this Four of Cups person, they could feel regret over how they responded, and that's making them feel bad too. It's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been that way. And they feel like there might have been a missed opportunity in how they reacted. But overall, they just feel not happy. They feel discontent, apathetic. They feel stagnant and stuck. They're really dissatisfied with the current state of things. They feel like nothing could cheer them up. That's how it feels. It's like a hopeless energy. They feel like something's missing. They feel depressed. They have self-pity. It's definitely a glass half full, glass half empty rather, outlook. Yeah, and they don't want to accept that gift, that cup, even though it would be really great for them. And it's like they kind of know it would be good for them, but they aren't even in the space to acknowledge it or receive it. I know I'm crapping all over this person in the Four of Cups energy, but there's something good I'm about to say about it. This person, I feel strongly, they have some kind of intuition that it's not the right time for something. So yeah, this person's being broody and grumpy or whatever, and that just might be what they need to go through, whether that's you or the other person, but there's some kind of inner knowing or intuition that this is what they need to go through, and maybe it's not the right time to walk toward this Page of Cups person. I feel that really strongly, and this feeling got confirmed for me when I pulled the overlying energy card for you guys, and it came out as the High Priestess. And I pulled this from a deck of cards that's only the major arcana cards and the 4 aces of the deck. This High Priestess energy is reiterating for me this Four of Cups energy. Someone's being kind of alone and secretive. They're clouded in mystery. They're keeping their cards really close to their chest. They're not revealing their emotions to someone else or even to themselves. They might just not be going there for whatever reason. But whatever it is, they're going through an internal process, that's for sure. And it's by themselves. The advice here is to comfort yourself with self-love and serenity as you go through this. This is a process you'll go through alone. And I know what I'm going to say next might sound kind of weird to some of you guys, but with this High Priestess energy, it's you possess a special knowledge about something esoteric. It might be spiritual. For others, if it's not spiritual and that's not your thing, it's kind of like you understand the inner workings of this connection and you're in alignment with the ebb and flow of what needs to happen. I know that sounds really weird and like, yeah, but that's the High Priestess energy. And I feel like that's what you're going through, Taurus, if you're that person in the Four of Cups energy. If it's the person you're dealing with, then that's the energy at their end, and that you need to trust that they're going through this internal process and it's just simply what they need to go through and you can't push it. But if it is you, Taurus, then the same advice. You can't push yourself out of this. You need to go through it so that you could really go through your own process and see what's right for you in this connection. Yeah. And I know this came out as a love reading. I feel like for most of you, it is a love connection. If it's not a love connection, it's definitely a family member that you're going through something with, a friend, some workmate or boss. It's some kind of personal connection, okay? So I hope that was helpful for you, Taurus. If this reading resonated, please let me know in the comment section below. That would be really helpful for me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, Taurus, and I'll see you later in the month with the next reading. Okay, bye.